Hello, I'm Dr. David Hawkins. I'm the director of the Marriage Recovery Center, and you have been seeing a lot of me lately as I've been talking about NPD, Narcissistic Personality Disorder. And the title of this video is Myths of NPD. I really want to throw some cold water on a lot of the talk that's being done about NPD out there. It really is disheartening to me and discouraging, and I think it is really troublesome that we are making such blanket statements about narcissistic personality disorder. I'm going to give you 3 myths that I believe are rampant about NPD. And I'd like you to really think about this and challenge yourself, challenge me, think it through with me about what is the truth about NPD. The number one myth is that if someone has some of the narcissistic personality disorder traits, then they must be NPD. They must have narcissistic personality disorder. Well, NPD is the latest diagnosis to flood the entire psychological landscape. It is like ADHD was many years ago. It's like borderline personality disorder has been in recent years. NPD, if you have some self-centeredness, if you have some egotism, if you have some grandiosity, if you think that you can really run a company single-handedly, or you can make $1 million, or you lack empathy, then you got to be NPD. Well, no, I have said in other videos, this is a spectrum. You can have mild NPD traits, you can have moderate NPD traits, you can have a lot of NPD traits and still not really be diagnostically NPD. So let's pull back a little ways, okay? Let's rethink this and let's reconsider what's really going on. The second myth is that because of this prevalence of labeling NPD, we're saying that narcissistic personality disordered people are everywhere. I mean, we're flooded with NPDs. They're everywhere. There are so many men that have NPD, it's just incredible. It's phenomenal. Well, no. NPD is not everywhere. In my 35 years of clinical practice, working with over 2,000 couples in the past 7 or 8 years, I have seen what I would consider to be 2 or 3 men who really had enough of the traits of NPD to really be diagnosed as NPD. So no, they're not everywhere. Again, it's a spectrum. You can have mild, moderate, severe symptomatology, and so let's be really careful about making the diagnosis. They're not everywhere. And the last myth that is really so important, I should have put it first actually. Okay, the last myth is that NPDs are untreatable. Run. They'll eat you up and spit you out. They'll hurt you. They're dangerous. Get away from them. There is so much trouble here. You better run for your life. If someone has some of the NPD traits. Well, you don't have to run for your life. You don't have to get away from them to save yourself. What you have to do with any mental health, psychological, marital, relationship issue, is you have to have an intervention. You have to have a skilled, really well-defined intervention. So, men and women with narcissistic personality disorder traits are treatable. Yes, they are. They're treatable. And one of the best ways to treat them is in relationship. So I work with couples, and I'm very, very, very effective at teaching men empathy, teaching women empathy as well, teaching men to identify feelings, teaching men to validate and honor the other person's perspective, teaching men not to take themselves so seriously, teaching men humility instead of pride, teaching men to cultivate their relationship life their marital life, their spiritual life, helping them to deepen their personality. So again, the myths, NPD traits equals NPD, no. NPDs are everywhere? No, they're not. NPDs are untreatable? That's wrong. They are treatable. If you'd like to talk to me more about this, we can really have a lively discussion. In fact, I'm going to start a blog on this topic. I am currently writing a book, Narcissistic Men and the Women Who Love Them. So this is really a fascinating topic, and I think we can have a really rich dialogue. So you can contact me at Dr. David, D-R-D-A-V-I-D, Dr. David at Marriage Recovery Center. Phone me 360-490-5446. And go to my website, www.marriagerecoverycenter.com. Let's talk about this, okay? I want to interact with you. All right, take care.